Yo, what's up with it? This your boy Noonie, and this is Leo in the third house, back with another reading. This is gonna be another pick a card. I figure I'm gonna make a real quick one. Just so, I feel like doing something before I take it down. Just got off of work, so. All right, so the question I wanted to ask is, what do you need to know right now? Something real basic, so it could be pretty much anything. Whatever is really pressing, what you need to know at this moment, okay? As always, thanks to y'all who like, share, subscribe. We up late night, so we better just get into it. I ain't gonna do too much. All right, pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. All right, I'm gonna get started over here with pile 1, as always. So, pile 1, what do you need to know right now? That's a lot. Okay. This is going to be pretty dope. Okay, so I'm getting that you're at in some type of opposition, either some type of fight, internal fight, or personal issue fight. I'm thinking it has to do more like with the court system, possibly something like with child support. It doesn't have to be with child support, but it's something of an argument that you are having a disagreement with. There's 2 things I'm seeing here, but we're gonna go with the first story first. So I'm seeing a story of possibly a disagreement that you're having. It's got to do with family, might be with a Cancer, might be with a Scorpio. That's all I'm seeing at this time, right? Might be with a Cancer, might be with a Scorpio, or just someone who's very emotional, all right? Maybe they don't express their emotions too well, or if this is not someone else, this is you having an issue, like having an opposition in between 2 places, right? And this has to do with your emotions, all right? One where you really want to be really loving and really nurturing, and one where you want to be kind of secretive and a little possessive. So you're at odds with yourself. It's like what's called in astrology is an opposition, where you have to make a decision, you have to make a choice. So you have 2 ways of being, or it's like you're shifting. It's because it's a conflict right now. So it's like there's one way that you want to be, but there's one way that you currently are right now. And one of them might be like more negative. And so what you're learning at this time is kind of integrating the 2 types of emotions. One where it has more jealousy, secrecy, it's a fear of intimacy, and then one that's a little bit more loving, openly nurturing, shares feelings and emotions clearly. You're working on pretty much on this, right? It's like an awakening. What you're doing is getting rid of old programming that came from your mother and your father. So sometimes when you do whatever it is that you're doing, like whenever you communicate your feelings or your emotions, or whenever you get into kind of like a regressive state, or whenever you're getting into like a stressful state or like a stressful situation, you might, react how you might have seen your mother or your father act. And, maybe deep down you might feel, well, that's how my mother or my father would have acted. So you're coming into your own is the energy I'm getting. You're coming into your own. You're getting rid of these old programming, the old beliefs, these fears that were placed on you by elders, which is a big thing. I keep telling everybody that, but this is really where you're at. It's an opposition. You're wanting to be who you naturally are, but you're still hanging on to the beliefs of someone else's. If it's not like relatives, it's just the beliefs of maybe a friend group or a lover. You're holding on to their fears. They're projecting fears onto you, and you've been holding on to other people's emotions, pretending or feeling like they were yours, all right? And so now you're going to be able to actually feel your emotions, but you're in an opposition. So what it's saying is at this moment, you might be feeling unstable or not really sure what to do. It's like you're juggling because you got the two of Pentacles, all right? So you're having anxiety. That might be where you're worried because you have a freedom to choose. And that's what you might not be aware of. And that's what you need to know right about now. It's like this is about to be awakening your soul or awakening your spirit. You have a plan. You have the right to choose how you want to be in this world. How would you like to present your world? How would you like to process your emotions? How would you like to feel your feelings? How would you like to express your feelings? How would you like to express your ideas? How would you like to think or feel your ideas? All right. But what I'm getting is unity right here in the middle. So it's awakening and unity right in the middle. all right, which lets me know that you may be feeling unstable at this time because, you know, it's like you're rocking back and forth with your emotions. You go from being steady and stable and loving and nurturing to feeling a little bit possessive and a little bit jealous, or feeling a little bit cautious and not easily trusting with your feelings. Maybe you close up, or you shelter yourself. It's like you go back into your shell. There's two animals with shells here. There's a Scorpio and there's a Cancer shell. And so it lets me know that you're like still trying to protect yourself. But one way is you know how to protect yourself and fight back. And the other way is I'm gonna fight before I even try to let you get in too close, you know? So one is a little bit more like giving you a chance, whereas the other is like, I already condemn you. And that's kind of where you are right now. But you're kind of now choosing your own path. You're getting into this area where you're just starting to awaken and start to figure out like, hey, I have a choice. And that's what you need to know right now. Like every moment is a new opportunity, all right? You'll become aware. It's time for you to like become aware. And so that's what's really waking up for you. Excuse me. You're starting to be more aware of yourself, all right? And you're about to get out of your head with this thinker in reverse. Normally that would mean that you're still obsessively thinking and that you're needing to release it to the divine, and that might be still what you're really doing. Like you really might still be obsessively thinking about this situation, and they're pretty much letting you know like you don't have to keep thinking about it. Just like release it, let it go, and let what be will be, you know, in a sense is what I'm getting. Now the energy you're going to be in while this is all going on is you're going to be kind of like juggling, you know, like I said, between two opposing feelings. Like one way, I'm feeling this type of way, then I'm be feeling this type of way, you know, and you're gonna be like feeling like you're not ready to actually make that jump or actually find a new way of being. And it's just energy of you like not being present. And it's just they're giving you the advice that you need to be aware. So at this moment, you're strengthening your connection between the energetic and your physical body. All right. So that's your emotions and your physical reactions. You're going to be actually blending them together. That's why I was just telling you in the beginning, where you're going to be integrating a way of where you want to be as opposed to where you are right now. Where you are right now is pretty much stagnating and holding you back. All right, it's not allowing you to really experience life the way that you want to experience it. And that's why you're really having so much turmoil within yourself. It's a battle right now in your emotional world. And that's what I'm getting. But I'm getting that you're waking up because you're not about to keep doing the same patterns that your mother and father exercised when you were a child. Because that's what they were sharing with you. You know what I mean? So it's like you're getting out of that. So there's going to be some type of assistance. It's going to be from somebody who maybe like just maybe a step up, a level higher than you. I'm getting that. Someone's going to be coming in to help you out. Someone maybe a little bit bigger. Could be a father figure, you know, or could be an older sibling. But someone's going to be coming in to helping you out. Because it's like right now you're ready to break free. So you're really ready to break free of the conditioning that was bound you for so long. So it's like you're ready to continue on your journey of healing. That's part of your advice. It says take time to engage your senses and create. The tension that has been dividing your head and heart is leaving. You get what I'm saying? You hear what I'm saying? I told you this in the beginning. I kind of seen it when I seen the two opposing signs, even because it has to do with emotions. So you're about to be like bringing in this culmination or this combining of both ways of being, and you're going to be integrating them to become like a better version of who you are, a stronger version of who you are emotionally. All right. And you're going to be able to stop overthinking this and kind of just feel your way through, because it's really important to get in touch with your emotions. Right. Everybody kind of says that, and we kind of like throw that to the wayside. But the reason it's going to be really important to follow your emotions is because down the line, you're going to need to use your intuition. I was telling my friend of mine, right, my homeboy, we talk all the time. And I was telling him about how it's important, like if you keep pushing emotions down, right, you just keep pushing them down, keep pushing them down. After a while, all the emotions start to feel the same. Outside of anger, happiness, and sadness, all of the emotions will feel the same. You'll feel numb outside of those three major feelings. You get what I'm saying? So it's better to feel your feelings, because there's going to be a time in your life, a period that's going to come close where you may not really be able to think logically about what you should do. Instead, you're going to have to feel what goes right, like what feels better to me, what feels best, what should I really do? That's what's going to happen for you. All right. But it's letting you know, like, to relax. You're going to be in this stage of like on the fence. and undecided because you got 2 twos, you got the 2 of swords in reverse, and you got the 2 of pentacles upright, and you got the thinker in reverse. So you're going to be really just contemplating this really hard because you know it's time for you to shift. But there's going to be some assistance that's going to come in and help you out. Could be an older sibling or just someone who's in like higher authority. And when I say higher authority, it could be like a manager, boss, just someone who has more ranking than you, all right? And they're going to be helping you out, all right? Because you just need to stay present and be aware. So like when emotions are coming through, don't press them, don't suppress them, feel them, work your way through it. That's why you're working your way through your fears. You have a fear of being seen vulnerable, you know, because whenever you're vulnerable, these two animals, the scorpion and the crab, these 2 animals keep shells. They need a shell. They need a hard protection because they have a soft inside. And that's what you're really feeling right now. It's like you're keeping a shell, you keep a boundary, you keep a guard to keep people from seeing how soft and ooey and gooey you are inside. All right. So you're just overthinking the situation. But this is your last advice, and I'm going to close this out real quick. All right. So it says, relax. There is plenty of time to do and achieve all you desire. Place your hands gently on your heart and allow your breath to guide you to a quiet space within. Imagine yourself bathed in golden light, flowing from the eternal heart of God. I, your guardian angel, am with you. Allow me into your heart. You will accomplish more by focusing on that which is important in life. Love. Hey, Pile 1, thanks for letting me read for you tonight. Hey, hopefully you up with me tonight too. You know what I mean? I appreciate y'all, and I really do enjoy doing this. So I'm gonna go over here to Pile 2. Pile 2. So, Pile 2, what do you need to know? Okay. Okay, so you're similar to Pile 1, but I'm getting something a little bit different. You might be getting communication from a Libra, passionate communication, some type of movement, or you're going to be getting some type of swift justice that's going to be coming. Someone might be going to jail, or somebody might be getting locked up, booked up, or something like court, something with court having to go on. That's some of the energy I'm picking up there. Okay, so I'm getting there with there's some type of like shady business that may be going on here. It's not too bad, but it does involve you needing to make a move, and whatever it is that you do need to make a move at, you're needing to make a practical plan when you do so. So you're needing to have something fully laid out in order for it to really work and give you the benefits of what you're looking for. But prosperity does lie ahead as long as you create a plan for it, all right? So you just need to really initiate. That's what I'm getting, because whenever a be bold and make the first move pops up, it's an initiating move. So you might be becoming part of some type of initiation, you know what I mean? But what it is basically it's going to be like boxing you in. So you might be in a tight situation right about now, you know what I mean? And I'm getting that you need to be smart about maybe an exit plan, because there's a possibility of like prison. That's what I'm getting, justice and prisoner. You know, so I'm getting some type of thing with prison, fast communication, or letters, something like that. Maybe someone from prison. But I'm getting either if it's not prison, right? It's just you around a crowd of people who have you boxed in, or they have you in a certain way that they see you, like a certain... they won't allow you outside of how they see you, or they won't treat you different than, like maybe you've been doing some changing and you may need to leave this friend group. It's like part of your comfort group, you know what I mean? But you're pretty much like changing, you're rising, maybe becoming more inspired with life. Maybe you're noticing that everything that glitters isn't gold, Because when it's in reverse, that means that you're needing to recognize that the things that are being shown to you aren't real. They're illusions. So maybe you're starting to notice that in this friend group or with these people that have you in this box, you're starting to notice, you know, that this isn't real. Like, you want to get outside of your comfort zone is what I'm getting. But it feels like maybe you may be boxed in or stuck into a situation that you really don't want to be in. All right, so you're needing to trust your heart and know that you can create your own world, but you need a practical plan to do so. All right, but be bold and take the first step into getting it done. Don't just, you know, procrastinate. Don't delay, because I'm getting that justice could be swift. Something could be happening with the law quickly, soon. All right, so if you out like doing something illegal and you really want to be somewhere else doing something like legit, something real life, then this is your sign that it's about that time. All right, because it's like you're inspired. You might be feeling like you're stuck, and deep down you might be hearing that there's got to be more than this. You know what I mean? And it's like prosperity does lie ahead. It may take some slow and steady and practical steps. It may not come as fast as you would like, but you're going to need to be consistent and dedicated, and you will get it. It's guaranteed to you, but you need to be bold and actually take initiative at this time. You know what I mean? Because the mask could be coming off and people will be like basically revealed to you. All right. So some of the advice that you can get is trust your heart, right? Your big, beautiful heart is ready to open. Trust that you will be able to discern who is best to walk with you. Arise. There has to be more than this, right? That's your trigger statement. So this is you starting to get some type of enlightenment. That's in the middle of this reading. All right. That's what's really having this whole situation like on fire in a sense. This main thing right here is what's really making you want to get outside of the box. All right. You want to get outside of the box. This is prisoners. Like you're a prisoner to your own mind or a prisoner to a way of being. All right. But there's a possibility, like I said, of like justice or court system or someone getting involved either through like it just could be like text messages or faxes or something like that of the sort. But this could be with justice. And it's letting you know, though, it could also be like fast karma. Fast karma could be coming in. You know what I mean? So this could be a fast lesson that's coming in or fast like a equalizing moment I'm getting. Something is going to be equalized or you're going to be learning a lesson, getting some more clarity on something. But I'm getting that you're going to be taking stock or weighing or like weighing. Like, is this worth it? Is this worth it? Like you're going to be trying to figure out, is this worth it? You know what I mean? But you're going to be needing to think on your feet fast is what I'm getting as well. So some more advice you have is, I create my world. So at this time, you are ready to a higher level of awareness and transformation. So you're going through a certain transformation. It's like you became aware that where you are is not where you need to be. Or the people who are around you, maybe they have this vision or this image of you that is not who you want to be anymore. And so they have you basically boxed in or a prisoner to your own ego in a sense. All right. And so this is the opportunity for you to learn a new lesson and being bold and being flexible. Because at this time, you're a bit rigid. Like you're just used to what you're used to. Because you got the bull here. You could be a Taurus. Or if you're not a Taurus, because I see two Tauruses, I'm going to say that you're an earth sign. All right. You could be a Libra as well. You know, but I'm definitely thinking that you're possibly an earth sign. Because it gives energy of you being slow and rigid. And like sticking to the norm or sticking to the regular. It's like you've started to be vulnerable. I'm getting like an energy of you started to be vulnerable, but people box, like they won't allow you to be vulnerable. That's what I'm getting. People won't allow you to be vulnerable, but there's two opportunities or two doors that are opening for you, and you may not be aware of them because of this facade that you may be putting on. But there's going to be an energy coming up when you get inspired and realize that you are filled with more possibilities. You know, it's going to be inspiration that's going to be coming in, all right? And you're going to be getting more thoughts. You're going to be allowing yourself to float above any thoughts or emotions and see what it is that you need for you to be able to process these feelings, all right? because it's already saying that you're ready for a higher level of awareness and transformation. So that automatically means that more emotional intelligence is going to be gifted to you. All right. So you're going to be more in touch with your own feelings, where you'll also be able to recognize other people's feelings. You know what I mean? And that's part of your intuition as well. So this is going to be helping you out a whole lot. All right. This is when the Ace of Wands is also inspiration. All right. So you got 2 cards of inspire and arise. And then you have you stuck in your comfort zone. All right. So it's like you have like a burning fire within you to actually make a move forward, but you're just really taking your time, dragging your feet doing so. All right. But you're going to recognize soon all that glitters is not gold. People's mask is like the things that people do, they say, the things that we are like running after to acquire in the physical sense, in the physical realm. You're going to find out that they're really hollow victories, shallow victories, and not really worth much. And that's probably what's really going to inspire you to get outside of this stagnant energy of maybe being comfort, or maybe being too hedonistic or enjoying too much of life's comforts. You know what I mean? Like it's gotten you stagnant and too comfortable. You might have been overindulging in comforts, creature comforts, you know, food, overeating, smoking, drinking, buying fancy clothes, because Taurus is a sign of luxury. So you could be buying too many sneakers, buying too many clothes, buying too much leather, having too much sex, watching too much porn. Like whatever it is you're doing, you may be doing it in access because it's something that you enjoy. All right. But what it's telling you is that you need to be bold in making a move and a plan towards your future prosperity, because it does lie in front of you. You just need to be making a plan and a goal, because whatever it is and whoever you're dealing with right now, they're a facade. They're not real. The situation isn't real. There's a mask. They're masking, they're facading, they're pretending to be things they're not, or the situation is not what it appears to be. If it's not people, it's a situation that is not what it appears to be. But you're going to be having some energy of inspiration that's going to be coming around, and you yourself is going to be feeling inspired. And there's this is your advice right here. So I'm going to give you your last advice. Your last advice says, believe in yourself, trust your instincts, and follow your heart. For in doing so, you shall manifest all your heart's desires. The life you have so long aspired to, the life you have so long aspired to create will soon manifest. That is your what you call? That is your advice. Listen, man, I couldn't make this up if I tried. You know what I mean? And listen, this is my first time doing a what you need to know with oracle cards involved, and I was thinking, man, I don't know how I'm gonna do this, but when I'm telling you this, that's probably part of what you got going on, right? You probably don't know how you're going to do this, right? But that's why you're going to need to make a plan. A lot of times what I did was I just make a move. Be bold and make the first move. You know what I mean? Sometimes I don't think it all the way through. I just go make a move, get it started, and then from there I learn. See, I was on TikTok not too long ago, and I've been learning, I've been watching. There's a lot of kids that are like in the 90s, bro, in like the 90s, 95, 93s, 98, 99, early 2000s. And these kids are really smart, really bright, and really intuitive. And what I notice is that like they're really into like stocks, Bitcoins, and more information and more studying. And these kids, right, they'll start stuff before they even fully understand it. But as they're learning, as they're growing, they're picking up more and understanding understanding things. So I say this: make the first move, get an effort going, figure it all out on the go. You know what I mean? But build a plan as you're moving. Just be steady, slow, steady. You don't have to move super fast, but do initiate making a move and build a plan as you're moving. You know what I mean? Learn from your mistakes. Be happy to make mistakes that you're trying something different, because you won't get it right on the first go round. And that's why you're going to need to be consistent and steady and take your time and make a plan. You know what I mean? But you have to be bold now and make a move. There's going to be inspiration that's going to be around you. All right, Pile 2. That's all I got. You ain't going to keep getting all these long ass readings from me. Pile 2, that's all I got. Thanks for watching. I'm about dry. Pile 3, this your reading. What do you need to know? Okay. So this is what I'm getting. I'm getting you could be closing on a house, right? Or closing on a new place, getting a new place, right? Maybe signing a lease, signing a mortgage, right? Or there might be someone that might, somebody might be breaking into somebody's house. But what I'm getting is this energy, though. It's a full energy of you being basically either stuck at home, you know what I mean? Where there may be I don't think it's tornado season, but it looks like a tornado or a windstorm or some type of storm maybe coming within a little bit as well. I'm getting something about this, like it's not legal. I'm not seeing it as legal, but I'm thinking something like a public official, something having to do with a house. You've been over this process with them or over this situation with them for a minute, but it seems like they're trying to do something backhanded. But conclusions are coming soon. So this may wrap up, and this may be something that frustrates you, like makes you feel like there's no hope. It may make you also disconnect from your emotions or dip away from your feelings. You know what I mean? If you're losing a house or losing your place, there's like a higher purpose for it. You know what I mean? But that may not even be that. But that's something I was picking up. Like maybe you may lose a job. You know, it's like some type of standing, like you'll be fighting and you're digging and trying to fight your way out of it, but it's like you're not coming out on the end. Maybe the judge kind of rules against you, or a landlord rules against you. And then if that's not even your story, something else that kicks in could be this. There's some type of disagreement, some type of lawsuit possibly, right? And there's some type of deceit, and it's like it's been going around for a while, and it's got to either be around your house or it's got to be around like church, school, hospital. But I'm getting that the situation is going to be coming to a conclusion soon. It's going to be ending soon. I kind of feel like I'm lost in this one. You know what I mean? Maybe I'm tripping, but you know what I mean? It could be like repairs on the house, or someone did something like, I'm getting like repairs on the house. Okay, well, let me just go with your advice real quick and just see if we can figure this all out, because I'm kind of stoked right now. So it says, connect with your higher self and allow to be guided to your higher purpose. As the veil of illusion falls away, you will find your answer. Connect with your higher self and allow to be guided to your higher purpose. As the veil of illusion falls away, you will find your answer. So you're getting insight about something. I'm getting that you're going to be, it's an insight within your home or with a house. Or maybe you might be more at peace with a situation where you've separated from some people. It's like a cycle of something that's been going on for a while, and maybe you're needing to forgive some people, but you really have revenge on your mind, right? And so conclusions are coming, so there might be some type of argument or some type of fight that may be here, but someone may lose a fight, or someone doesn't have what is it called? They don't have the moral high ground in this. They're actually in the wrong. All right. And I'm getting that this is something that might not be able to be fixed, like once it happens. So your advice is letting you know it would be beneficial for you to spend time in quiet contemplation. You need to reflect within to find the answers you seek. So I'm getting that if you've been like stressing or feeling like revenge on someone, and maybe you've been contemplating like forgiving them, or maybe something having to do with a court. But if you've been trying to forgive them, it's like you'll be finding peace within yourself. Like maybe you'll be getting some type of spiritual insight, or some type of like a download may come clear to you. I'm getting like a download that might, stick out to you. Something may click in your emotions, because at this time you might be feeling like there's no hope, And you may be feeling disconnected from your feelings. I'm getting this feeling. It's definitely a feeling of disconnected, and a feeling and an energy of like just being like out of it or spaced out or just, you know, confused. You know what I mean? It's like you can't really wrap your head around this situation. You can't really wrap your head around it. But I know that there's an energy of needing to forgive because someone was in the wrong. They were basically like, they had no right to be fighting this or no right to be like coming at you in the direction that they were. So this is what you have as your advice. It says, believe, be open to all possibilities and opportunities. Let go of my mouth was so dry, I should have brought water. It says, believe, be open to all possibilities and opportunities. Let go of preconceived ideas. There is nothing to fear. You are constantly surrounded by love. Start to believe in yourself and trust your instincts. Wondrous possibilities and opportunities abound, provided you are flexible. And retain an open heart and mind. Believe all is possible. So you're disconnected from your feelings and your emotions, but you're stuck in your head. You're wanting revenge, or you're plotting on possibly like trying to control something. You know, like you're weighing out your options, weighing out whether this is worth it. Like, is it worth to do it this way? Is it worth to go at it this way? You know, but there's like no moral high ground to be doing this, to get back what you're doing. You're needing to be more at peace with yourself or isolated from everyone else. So that way you can get the messages that you need. That's what I am getting. I'm getting like you're needing to tap into your own insight, your own spiritual, maybe your spiritual practice, and listen to your own intuition. It's like you're needing to see how maybe this one move or this one thought, how all these thoughts are connected is what I'm getting. You know, like once you isolate, you're going to see how all these thoughts or how this whole situation is connected, and then see a higher purpose to it. And you might realize that this can't be fixed, or that you're going to need to put a lot more work in to rectify the situation, if that makes sense. I don't know, man. This one has me stumped. So let me know. Let me know. Anyway, Pile 3, thanks for watching. This your boy Noonie.